What's up, everyone? Your favorite loudmouth here, and it's time for me to jump on the 2016 retrospective train. And while I wanted to write one of my usual absurd, rant-laden episodes discussing why New Year's is just another bullshit amateur drinking night where you're forced to go to parties you don't want to, all in hopes that you can just drink away the pain of the year before, we all know there isn't enough booze in the world to rid us of Applebee's. Hell, they're even serving it now. But no, I actually wanted to take this somewhat seriously and talk about this year's epidemic. And no, I'm not directly referring to anything stupid like the Harambe memes, which we just need to stop, and the Donald Trump jokes, which I get it, we all don't like him, or really anything that's too stupid like, our weird obsession with celebrity deaths. But rather how everyone is seemingly surprised by people dying this year. Known to some, but apparently not all, people die constantly. Like, almost 2 people die every second based on a recent study and the resulting estimate. That sentence alone has just killed almost 16 people. My words have never had so much power. I get it though, it's really just about celebrities to you, and that's fine for the most part. I'm a part of that culture. I also enjoy celebrities, obviously, and I enjoy their contributions to the world of media. But should that really overshadow all the good things that happened this year, or even the deaths of slightly less popular people? I don't know if you all know how crazy you sound saying things like, "You mean that elderly humans died during the arbitrary measurement of time that we use based on lunar cycles? Oh my God, how could this happen? In a world of immortals, we must experience death? Cruel God, why?" Take the recent heartbreaking death of Carrie Fisher, for example. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, like almost to the point of almost being obscene and maybe even a little weird about it, even though I hold almost the entirety of the fan base in contempt for being the worst kinds of people in my opinion. But my love of Star Wars doesn't make me forget that there are a lot of people out there in the world outside of the main cast. Like, how it must suck to be Vera Rubin. Oh, of course, you don't know who Vera Rubin is. Vera Rubin also died on the same day as Carrie Fisher, and while Vera didn't play anyone in Star Wars, she was heavily involved in actual stars. See, Vera Rubin was the first scientist to study and discover the discrepancy between observed and predicted rotation curves of galaxies, which was the first hint for the existence of dark matter. Later, it became one of the most studied subfields in cosmology as well as astrophysics, so I'd argue that she's also pretty important to the space game. Oh my God, I can already hear you guys crying. But Mark, can't you just let people mourn? Absolutely I can. I'm not happy about people dying. It's not about the mourning. We're always sad when people die. I just think it's kind of silly to blame it on a year, especially since we as humans invented years. And by doing so, we literally created a societal shackle so that one day everyone could get on Facebook and constantly repost the same 3 memes about how shitty this year was. This year wasn't any shittier than any other year. You're just noticing that a lot of really famous people either finally got old or got really good at hiding their illnesses from a public who really doesn't do much to make said illnesses any better. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who's been in a coma his entire life, so my disbelief at world events being unpredictable is obviously understandable. You guys, however, are all bandwagon idiots for thinking the future was gonna be all cotton candy and blowjobs forever and ever. Welcome to the NFL of life. That said, while everyone's complaining about 2016, how about I share with you some of the actually awesome things that happened in 2016? We proved gravity was real by discovering gravitational waves. We cured a man of HIV. We made solar power the cheapest source of electricity. We then flew a plane around the world using said solar power. We cured burns in 3 days by blowing a steamy load of stem cells all over burn victims. A Tribe Called Quest released an awesome album out of nowhere. We discovered a 9th planet exists in our solar system. We can store data for 13.8 billion years, which is the length of the known universe. SpaceX landed a rocket vertically on a floating drone ship, like a ship that doesn't even have a pilot, it's a robot. We can link people's brains to robotic limbs. We found out Earth has a second moon. We even proved that some dinosaurs had feathers, which is hilarious because feathers, am I right? Anyway, I said I wanted to be serious, and the serious part here is that every moment is really what you make of it. Here's a spoiler alert. Tom Hanks is marching rapidly towards death. All of your favorite musicians will die, and representative democracies will continue to disappoint you. So pour yourself a glass of bleach and toast to 2017. Now, like, share, and subscribe to ensure that I yell at you in the new year. Ah!